Alright, this will be an end-up video of the build that I've been using to hit some OPXs. This setup's given me a lot of success recently. Hope you enjoy it. Oh yeah, bear with me, it's like my first time actually using my voice to record a video like this. This will be a first for me. New experiences though. Alright, so first we got Axe Orders Rev, Sharpened Weapon Enchant, and Sharpened Shock Damage. I recommend probably going Charge Shock on the second one, but I was just being weird. I do weird shit sometimes. I'm doing double sharpen to see why not. I just never took it off because it's been working for me, but Charge on the second weapon is probably better, honestly. And get the minor vulnerability a lot. So yeah, you can do that if you want. But these are the weapons. Axe is for the crit damage, of course. And yeah. Alright, so on the body we have a Curse of Orders Wrath and heavy reinforced with the Triglyph. Triglyph for the max stat and reinforced for the extra resistance. Alright, next up we got the Balor Shoulders. I kinda skipped over the helmet, but it's also Balor's. But yeah, we're using this for damage, and they're both in Nimbin, both with the health enchant. I think you'll come to see I have a lot of health enchants on like random pieces of armor, like on legs and shit. Well, not legs, but like feet, waist. And that's because like in this current meta, health is important, right? You got people running around 40k, but me personally, I never like having that much. So my minimum will probably be about 30k, and you'll see a whole lot of that on my list. And next we have the Rallying Cry. You know, I'm just realizing I forgot to say that was on my back bar. Yeah, first time doing this, my bad. But I have Rallying Cry on my back bar, Ice Dive and Defending. The enchant doesn't really matter because I don't use it. I always have double dots on the enchant. And in case you're wondering, the enchant is literally just like magic damage. Doesn't matter at all. You see here, the Rallying Cry is a magic enchant and it's in Divines. All my Rallying Cry pieces will be in Divines because there's no point having Imp and a Rallying Cry. It's just a waste because of the 5-piece of Rallying Cry. You might as well just go Divines or any other trait. Alright, next we got the Rallying Cry Gloves, which, like I said, a max health enchant. Might be weird in this piece, I don't really know how other people do it, that's how I do it. And of course, also in Divines. And here we got the Orders Wrath legs. This is a tri-stat and it's M-pin. I like to actually have the tri-stats on the big pieces, and this is only M-pin because it's medium armor and I only really put reinforced on heavy pieces. Okay, and next we have the Rallying Cry shoes with the health enchant and also in Divines. And next up we have the Tabard. You know, a lot of people kind of look over this part of the build, and it's kind of important, slightly. I'm joking, but hear me out, right? It's like a placebo effect. Like, you put on a cool tab or you want to represent your guild, it makes you go harder, right? Like, you don't want to rep your guild by being a floor mat or being a soul gem. Well, it's like wearing that tabard to rep whatever guild you want to rep. It's going to make you play better. Alright, back to being serious now. Next up is the Saint Seducer Mythic. Okay. Actually, at the time of this video, and the time of all my clips before this video, I had this really horrible enchant on at the top. I never realized that till literally when I took this clip. And after that, I went and bought a stam recup glyph. But yeah, it's in Swift, and this is actually really a huge part of the build, Swift enchant, because I didn't have the movement speed to escape a whole lot of things that were attacking me, stunning me, rooting me, and it was just really not a fun time. Now the biggest thing you want to look out for with your Saint Seducer is the Major Force proc, and I will actually go more into detail on that later in the video. Here we have a Ring of Trainee and Infused with the Berserker enchant for the weapon damage, which will impact our damage and our heals. And finally, the last piece of gear that we have on is a Ring of Orders Wrath and Swift with a weapon damage enchant. Swift for the movement speed, of course, and weapon damage for the damage and healing. So here's the skills. Not gonna go over them too much because it's really just the basics you see in pretty much every video. Nightblade bread and butter. I will go over Refreshing Path though. We're gonna have 100% uptime on that for the movement speed. Very important for the build. In place of Shade, I have Elemental Susceptibility, and this will give us 6k pin and a chance to inflict any elemental status effect. It's pretty much like we're gonna use this every time we go into a burst on someone. Don't worry, I'll go over the scripts too. Alright, quick look at the attributes real quick. Set them up however you want. I have so much in the stem because of your surprise attack. I don't really have that much in the health as you can see, or magicka. But yeah, this is purely preference, so don't even follow mine to a T. Use what works for you.
Alright, next we have the CP. Here's the blue tree. We have Fighting Finesse, Master at Arms, Deadly Aim, and Ironclad. Now you can swap out like Deadly Aim or Master at Arms that you want for like a Focus Mending or maybe Duelist Rebuff for more healing or more damage resistance. I would just leave you Deadly Aim as a flex spot, so I would swap that out with Focus Mending if I felt like I need more healing or anything else. I generally just do 3 damage and 1 defense when it comes to my blue CP. Alright, now is the red tree. We have Celerity, Survival Instincts, Pain's Refuge, and Sustained by Suffering. I'd say for this build, none of this is replaceable, especially Celerity, because movement speed, like I've mentioned earlier, is the main thing about this build, which you will see in the clips later on. However, if I were to say this a flex spot here, it would be Celerity, which I highly do not recommend for this setup, but that is the only spot. Oh, and if you don't know what Survival Instincts does, what it does is, by core combat skills, it reduces blocking, break free, and roll dodging. That's the cost stats reduced by that, and bashing, I believe. So it's honestly like very huge help for sustain. Doesn't matter what build or character I'm on, I never take off Survival Instincts. It's just too good to lose. Alright, here's the part of the video a lot of you are waiting for in the comments. These are my scripts. First we have flame damage because there's a lot of vampires running around, myself included. And next is the part that I believe I do a lot differently than other people, the Warrior's Opportunity, which will give us 2,000 extra damage on our next direct attack used after we pop this ability. This is extremely good, not gonna lie. I tend to pop this right before burst. And here we have our Source of Minor Force for the extra bit of crit damage. And here we have our Wield Soul scripts. This is pretty basic, everyone uses these. We have the Burst Heal, we have the Recov, and then we have the Major Vitality. This is probably the most important script here. Introducer and what to look out for on it. Alright, so first we have our White Proc, Major Force. The major one to look out for at all times. 20% extra crit damage. Extremely good. Like this, pop this, going for a burst. 9 times out of 10, you're going to kill whoever you're bursting down. Might get a bit confusing here because we also have Major Berserk, and that's also a White Proc, like Major Force. The way I like to tell the difference is Major Force you have glowing blue arms and it'll have this whooshing effect. It's really kind of weird to explain, and sadly none of these clips were able to catch the audio, I think because my house is so loud, much music boxes. The next proc that's going to happen will be Major Courage, which is the orange proc, and it gives us 430 weapon damage, which will increase damage and healing, so that's actually also pretty good to look out for. Say you're mid-fight, you're getting bursted, you'll notice a lot of dots on you and draining your health, and you notice that you have your orange proc up, that's your time to heal. You'll notice a huge difference in your healing because that 430 weapon damage. And next we have our 2 other procs, which are the purple ones, Major Evasion and Major Resolve. Now Major Evasion, that's cool to see. Look out for it, like it really helps with survivability. Major Resolve, honestly useless. We have that from a lot of other sources. Guys, I got the sound cue. This is what you want to look out for. Pay attention to the sound. Here's another look at our stat sheet. In combat, you can see our resistances. It's not a tanky build by any means, but we'll make up for it in the damage and kill potential. About 26k resistance on the back bar and 3300 crit resistance. Alright, here's a combo I like to do. We're gonna buff our next attack with Fire Contingency. You'll notice how his 18k HP just goes to nothing immediately. Sadly, I wasn't able to catch the bow damage because of my name, but sheesh, look at that. 5k almost on the light attack. If that's not a showcase of damage, I don't know what is. Alright, next we're going to use it to buff our ultimate, and you'll see just how quickly he dies from it. So you can really notice that 2k extra damage right there. That's why I love using this ability so much. Right here you can see the build just pretty much ripped through this guy's 43k HP, which is kind of insane that it's become like a normal thing, 40k HP. I'm not going to rant here though, but yeah, just look at how it just shreds his health bar. He's trying to survive and run away, but he can't survive the damage. And notice how I pop Contingency before every burst. And here's more showcasing of the build, this time in a 1vx situation. And it's these 4 Sorks, I believe. Yeah, pretty annoying, so my health drops a lot here. I pop Contingency, I Go for Soul Tether. Boom, health just gone. I'm just eating me alive with lightning staff heavy attacks. I hate this meta. This guy's going for a res, bash him. Almost dies to the bow. Just look at that damage, it's so nice. He's just trying to run away, kite around. Just gonna go for a res, I'm gonna bash him too. Yup, cover it up. Holy shit, bash into a bow. That was a nice cancel. Opportunity again on this burst here. Just watch this, catch this into a bow. Boom, just dead. And this guy's gonna die to a Soul Tether weave combo. Guys, that was pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the build. Hope you liked the video. Yeah, my first time making this kind of video. Actually, it started off kind of awkward, not gonna lie, but I think I enjoy it. Wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Yeah, it's pretty much the end. I will be dropping another video soon. Stay tuned for that. It's gonna be another montage using this build. I think there's some pretty good clips in there. Hope you enjoyed that video too. Alright, peace out. Nah, just kidding. I won't do it again. See you next time. Thanks for watching.